Sometimes in life, time stands still, never to be disturbed again. People don't come home, and the things they love and cherished are forgotten, neglected, and trapped in time. This is the case for Glenn and Catherine's home. Sitting abandoned since 2002, it remains a perfect look into their lives, just as it was 21 years ago. Glenn was born on December 2nd, 1914. He was a scholar and he worked as a teacher for many years, achieving his diploma for Master of Education in 1956. In his pastime, he enjoyed going on hunting and fishing trips with friends. Catherine, his wife, was born on January 30th, 1923. She was a stay-at-home wife with an interest in travel, horticulture, and reading. She took pride in her home and filled it with memories of past trips, paintings, knickknacks, and family photos. The couple loved traveling and visited many wonderful places together over the years. When home, they would spend many hours reading and over time amassed a large collection of magazines and books. Sadly, on October 22nd, 2000, at the age of 86, Glenn passed away. Now alone, Catherine spent the next 2 years dealing with her health issues and ultimately passed away in hospital. Since her passing, the house has sat abandoned exactly as it was. Nature is starting to reclaim the house, and it's fallen into a state of disrepair over the last 2 decades. It's unclear what will happen to Glenn and Catherine's home, but for now it sits, waiting for them to return.
How's it going, Nowhere crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have probably one of the most spectacular abandoned time capsule homes I have ever been in. This is the home of Glenn and Catherine. It looks like they both passed away sometime in 2002, and their house has been sitting here ever since, rotting away. All of their possessions are left behind. There's knickknacks, there's family photos, there's diplomas, there's pretty much anything you would think of is still left in here. It is just unbelievable. I'm going to do my best to show you guys everything in here. We do have to be a bit quiet because there's a lot of neighbors around this house, but I know you guys are going to absolutely love this one. So without further ado, let's get in here and look into their lives. Alright, boys and girls, so we're going to be starting at the front of this insane time capsule home. As you can see, just absolutely everything is left behind in here. It looks like it was abandoned maybe sometime around Christmas, but this house is also in a severe state of disrepair, so there's some rooms we may not be able to fully access just before we start. Wow. Wonder if this is a painting of Catherine. This is an old driver's license of, it's Glenn's. That's crazy. This is from 2002. So as soon as you walk in, this is their front foyer, I guess, and you can see just the state of decay in this house. It is absolutely unbelievable. Even to the point that we have one of the couple's coats just sitting right at the front door, still in the rack. This is a house that I would usually put a mask on, but I want to make sure you guys are able to hear me, so hopefully you guys can properly. Table full of knickknacks. They're who knows how old. Little grandmother reading a book. This guy was taking a phone call before he lost his head. I believe we have some cherubs here. Everything in the house is just very nice, it's ornate, it's detailed. Now if we make our way to the left here, this would be their living room, which is pretty much set up like the day that they left. Absolutely everything is here, from books, TVs, dolls. And you can see just over time that nature has reclaimed this room, and all of these tiles that they had have fallen on the ground. These dolls have been sitting so long, they're starting to decay. Animals are eating away at the chair. This phone book has been sitting here so long that is hard, and it's one piece. It's fused together. Even the curtains are starting to decay. Mother Nature's growing inside of the house. This is probably exactly how this house was set up. It's like something tragic happened, and this one day they just were passed away, and they just left everything here. Seems like they didn't have any kids or anything. I'm sure a few of these photos from the wall have fallen with the paper. Wonder if this reading chair right here, maybe it was this one. You can see that the wallpaper is literally peeling off the wall and hanging over top of the photos that they used to have up. We even have a photo of Glenn right here. It's just unbelievable the amount of stuff left behind in here. I wonder what these were. They're literally so rotted out that they are solid. It's just unbelievable. So if we walk over to this room, this is one of the bedrooms, I believe. Maybe an office space. Yeah, this very well could have been an office space. So Glenn had a Bachelor of Arts degree. White Patriots Lake, May of 1965 on the wall here. Nice fishing trip that they went on. Seems like he was probably an avid fisher or hunter. Another photo from a hunting trip there from 1960. It's a shame because a stack of photos is just fused together. So we can't look at the rest of them. bunch of different vitamins. It's quite unbelievable, just the photos hanging on the wall here. We do have this beautiful Singer sewing machine. So we also have here from the University of Toronto for Glenn again. Was his Master of Education. So maybe he was a teacher at some point in his life. You can see he just has a massive collection of books sitting here. Intern high school assistant certificate. Again, for Glenn. And then he ended up eventually becoming a school inspector, it would appear. Wow, look at his jacket. '38 to '39. It's not in the best of shape, but this thing is almost, what, 70 years old, maybe? We even have a projection table. So now if we walk back here, we have a bathroom. You can see just how long this is sat abandoned. Pretty much 21 years undisturbed. Wow. This is some serious cobwebs and dust. These cupboards are full of magazines. All of them labeled Architectural Digest, Old Astronomy, Horticulture, Omni, some news, Country Living England. Maybe they were from England. But some of these haven't been taken out of here in years. The dust on them. So off of this bathroom, it leads into, I believe, the kitchen. Notice the kitchen is closed today because of illness. I'm sick of cooking. So 2002. So yeah, guys, it would appear sometime in 2002 they passed away, unfortunately, and it's just been sitting like this ever since. It's quite a lovely little kitchen they have too. Some decorative plates on the walls. It is in pretty rough shape, the house, unfortunately. I don't know if much could be, obviously stuff could be saved, but a lot of it is full of mold and mildew now. You guys don't understand, but this floor is so soft. You good? Did you fall through the floor? No. As you could hear, maybe Greg almost just fell through the floor, it almost sounded like. Even the oven mitts are still. The one thing I will not be opening is this fridge. If everything else is left behind, I think I'm good for the fridge. Nice little sunroom pretty much in this area here. It's gorgeous. Some records. Romantic music. India's Frankie Carl. Even more records just sitting back here. I got 2001 Space Odyssey. A big plethora of different things they were listening to. They would have just popped it in right here into this record player on the top, the Sanyo. That was a very old Crayola package. Well, it's a very compact little washing machine. Yeah, compact laundry system. Oh wow. Okay, this is their sunroom. Seems like they really enjoyed to read. I think this is as far as I'm going to go, guys, because I'm hearing voices and I don't know where they're coming from. But a lot of these magazines here are from the 70s. This was a recording they made of a concert, it looks like. You just have containers full of cassette tapes. They even left it open. So they're expecting to listen to more probably when they came back home. These houses are always just so sad. It's just an entire life left behind. It's a very solemn feeling walking around. You know? Oh god, the floor is really soft there. Yeah, I guess this house didn't have central heating, so they do have some firewood here. I'm not even sure what this room is considered. I mean, they do have the wood-burning stove right there. Wow, you can just see how long that shelf's been sitting there rotting away. It's literally cracked in half. Looks like somebody was collecting seashells. I wonder where these are from. Maybe Florida? Maybe somewhere else, who knows? Now, this is a gorgeous stove. Interestingly, they have a book. It says the Hindu Book of Astrology. Yes, this is how they kept themselves warm in the winters. I always love the intricacy of the designs on these older stoves. Even the scoop is like a dragon's head for the handle. Now here's where I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys. As you can see, the entire floor is caving in here, which is a shame because there's so many things to see. Oh, a bunch of family photos right here. Glenn and his wife right there. I don't want to be pulling any of these photos apart. It's a shame it's not in the photo album. Unfortunately, they're all pretty much ruined. Maybe we'll get luckier with this. Unfortunately, no. Just see the amount of postcards they were sending and receiving. Yeah, this is completely unstable. It's about as far as I think I'm gonna go in here. But the entire china cabinet is completely full still. But yeah, one wrong step and I'm gone, I think, here. It's a shame because there's a bunch of slide films. There's Kodak slides right there that I would love to take a look at. You have another built-in wall china cabinet right there. Oh wow, guys, look at this. We have, oh my gosh. We have reels and reels. We have reels of Kodak slide films just sitting in this cabinet. Maybe I can grab one of them without falling. Sure can. Oh, looks like they're all rotted away. Yeah. They're all been destroyed from the weathering of this house. That's a huge shame. You can barely tell. Even the negatives are gone. I think even if we wanted to look at these, I think a lot of them are ruined, unfortunately. Like right here. So this is just, look at this. Oh no, please don't fall, please don't fall. these are just all film slides. Or Kodak slides, sorry. But pretty much all of them are ruined. We have a few, maybe they're savable. Give me a second. We have some that would be viewable. But this one, this is a family event. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I can't really go through all of these. I will take them and look at them maybe in a different room, but that is all just photos. And further over here, we have some family photos, like a group photo of them, which I'd love to see. But again, if you notice the floor, like it's just so bad. So it's just not worth the risk, unfortunately. Okay, so continuing on our way this way, we're going to be going back to the front of the house. Oh my, look at that. A massive collection of National Geographic magazines. 86, 84, 76. They're just all ruined sitting here. It's a shame. What are these? These are books or these photo albums? It's just books. It's just a proper shame. It's just so bad in here. I'm gonna try to give you a look at the dining room from this side, but look at this. Probably antiques at this point sitting on that counter there. Even more knickknacks over there. We just simply can't get to them. Fan forced heater. Just absolutely incredible. The fact that all those family photos are ruined is so sad. Okay, so we've pretty much covered, I think, all down here, guys. We're going to make our way upstairs. So this would appear to be Catherine's room. Spaced by the decor in here. Oh wow, her robe is still hanging on the door. Even her shoes are still sitting, just waiting for her to come back and use them. Oh wow, even her passport's here. Oh wow. This was good from 85 till 1990. She was born on January 30th, 1923. Wow. That's incredible. So it looks like this was her bedroom here. Glory of Christmas. It does look like somebody's come in here and rummaged through this house. They've tossed stuff and, you know, scavenged the house, which is a shame. A bunch of birthday cards. Yeah. Actually, we may be able to look at these ones. Alright guys, so here's some of the slides that I've found. It's a little crude how I can show you them, but you can see the mold that's taken over them. But these were all family photos at one point. Held up better over time, but not by much. Not by much, unfortunately. Kid taking their first steps almost, it looks like. Wow. They at the local pool. I'm not going to go through any more of those. This is always great to have, this little slide viewer. At least we were able to see some of those slide photos. This does look like this was Catherine's room. But, I mean, it's pretty thrown about, unfortunately. Again, we just have stacks of books and magazines, so they really, really seem to be avid readers. Which is interesting to see. Now, I wonder what this room is. Maybe a guest room? Maybe it's Glenn's room? Wow, we have a bunch of women's clothes left behind. Even more Nat Geo. So from some of the photos I've seen, they definitely had grandchildren. So I'm not really sure what happened. Looks like a beach day sometime in the 50s. Car in front of a house. A very distorted photo. I'm not sure exactly what that is. That looks like it's it for the photos in this room, at least in that pile. Wonder if this was like a sewing room or like a seamstress room for Catherine. This looks like their photo when they got married. Oh wow. Might be here. Oh wow, that might be here. The dog. looks like he lived in the UK, Glenn. He was maybe part of the armed forces there. It's a lot of dust. House is pretty rough though, guys. At least some more family photos buried under here. Yeah. This is the problem. None of these photos have been preserved, right? So people that don't care about the story or these people, they just trample all over them, which I hate to see. Unfortunately, a lot of these are just absolutely destroyed. This is from 55. I know a lot of you are going to be yelling at me that I don't have gloves on. I know, I'm aware. Yeah, it's just crazy. We have even notes here from 67. It's just a giant shame. It's so sad. Now I know in my initial walkthrough I found these 4 passports. There's Glenn. It's from quite a while ago. This was his last passport, I believe. Sorry, this is Catherine's last passport. And then this was Glenn's last passport. 2002 when these all expired, I believe. It really does seem that they either something happened or they passed away suddenly. So we do have this upstairs washroom here. It's pretty basic. Oh, nice. They have a clawfoot tub. It's beautiful. Okay. So this is unfortunately the last room, guys. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So this was the kids' bedroom, obviously. They had 2 or 3 children, from what it looks like in the photos. The 3rd kid may have been a grandchild. I'm not 100% sure, but looks like a kid's playroom. Look like they're fairly young. May have been young when they passed away. That's really soft, I can't go in there. Okay. Then there's another bedroom here, it looks like, too. Portavision radio is pretty cool. I didn't realize there was a basement, so... Oh god. I don't trust these. I'm just gonna quickly look in the basement. Seems inconvenient to put a lawn mower down here. Like a push mower. Oh wow, look at that. That's a structural beam. That's probably the... Yeah, this is the dining room. Oh, they have an outside access. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, it's nothing crazy down here, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down here. Now, boys and girls, that is the end of the look at Glenn and Catherine's unbelievable and tragic abandoned home. When you're walking around here, you just get this feeling of sadness. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but it seems very sudden. It's just unbelievable they got left like this. There's most likely a dispute over the property. Maybe the other family members don't live here, so that's why this house has been sitting. But for 22 years, at least, this home has been sitting, and it's just unbelievable to see. We got to realize that Glenn was a teacher of some sort, had a bachelor's of arts degree. I'm not 100% sure what Catherine did. Maybe she was a stay-at-home wife, maybe a seamstress, maybe... Who knows? Sky's the limit. But this was a very, very interesting explore. And if you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. If you have seen any info in this house that tells you where it is, please don't share it in the comments. Please don't come here and destroy this house or steal things from this house. This is somebody's life, and we need to respect it as such. But yeah, guys, with that, also be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, and if you guys could help me get there, that'd be absolutely amazing. So with that, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next Explore.